Hello. Welcome along. It's time for more Heaven's Vault. I know it's not up because when I press play, it's going to do like a little recap of what happened. So I would like to press play once I'm on stream. Probably do another couple hours today. I'm enjoying it so far. I'd like to finish it. It does feel a lot more story than puzzle right now, which is kind of what I knew I was going into it. Elias searched the roboticist Janiki Renba has entered the wreckage of his ship. He was looking for the vault, an ancient observatory he believed to hold the only hope of preventing a darkness from overtaking the nebula. The roboticist's search began with a telescope-like device from his ship buried deep on a moon near Elbereth, a relic from the vault perhaps. Perhaps other ancient sites like the mysterious Withering Palace mentioned by an ancient recording will yield other clues. Because the language translation mechanic is not particularly difficult. But it is fun. The nebula. I mean, I've seen these things. Mistress? Some people believe sailing is bad for the soul. Does anything happen if I just don't respond for a while? Do these like time out? It looks like not. Let's go somewhere. Oh, ready the chalks, mistress. Thanks, Six. I mean, there's that. There's this. There's that. I could also go back to Iox or Elbereth. Plotting a course to over here also just takes me through this anyway. There were also some like relics sites up here that I missed, but apparently they're gone now. I don't know. They were there. They seem to be no longer here. And there were some down here that are also seem to be no longer here. I'm not sure what I should do. I mean, I'm tempted to go here because I don't really see any reason to go back. Although I do like to, yeah, I mean, I want to know about the ring or whatever. That's always fun. Well, there's an ad starting in 51 seconds, but all we're doing is flying somewhere, so I'm not too concerned. Actually, I think I can snooze it. Hang on. Oh, god damn it. Snooze. There we go. We get 5 minutes. Take the next right up ahead, mistress. The garden moon was a most curious find, mistress. The Holy Empire was founded on a belief in rebirth. My like sails have bugged out a little bit. yourself. Oh, there's more I can scroll over to. Sleep. Temples. I don't think this sail makes sense there. I mean, I don't think this is right. Something's gonna be wrong here. Yeah. It's not, does not. That's weird. What's the X? Shouldn't the... I could have sworn that the X would be there. So then is it sail? But isn't this like a not, like, modifier? That's weird. It's not really what I was expecting. That's not stars. Pretty sure that's more likely, sleep. In? I mean, this is also going to be wrong, because that dot doesn't make sense by itself. Not temples. Okay. Sleep. Yourself. Sail. In. Than. Like this still feels wrong, but okay, sure. Oh, sleep is right. Oh, place, temple, so this is related to like a thing. So it's like, this is something temple. Because this is, or I think temple. Makes sense to be beyond to me. So this is you. Could be possessive. Yay, I can pass control to 6. Oh, ad break. My bad. Just gonna wait for this ad break to be over. Get another 2 minutes, and then we will jump in. Just don't want to do anything. If you're watching this on YouTube, skip ahead for 2 minutes. You're probably not watching on YouTube. If you have Twitch Prime or whatever, or Turbo, or anything that stops ads, hang out for 2 minutes. I just don't want people to miss anything because they don't pay for Twitch. So whenever we get these 3-minute ad breaks, I like to just chill out and wait for them to end before I continue. We have to do one every hour, which is very irritating, but it is what it is. Just gonna hang out. You can look at my kitty. Hey, girly, sleeping in her box. Yes, very sweet woman. She doesn't seem too zonky.
Yeah.
She's on drugs to try to make her less sick, but they also make her a little bit zooted. So we've been giving her a bit less, so she's less wobbly, and she seems to be less wobbly and out of it, which is good. Doesn't mean that we have to break the pills in half and, or like their capsules, and give her half the powder mixed up in a little treat or something, but it seemed to work out pretty well. And there are so many games, like detective games and stuff that have come out that I've got on my list that I want to play, and like they're building up. Like I'm not catching up on them, which is which is sort of irritating. But there's none that like I have to play right now. There's a few that I really want to on my list, but I know some will take a while. Like I still haven't played Outer Wilds, and I really want to. And it's on my list, but I know that's going to take like several sessions, and I'm tempted to do a few more shorter games that I think I could get done in 1 or 2 sessions first. Anyway, ad break is over. Let's continue. That's the plan. We're going to go show the metal hoop to Ori. Voop. Never. Oops. No. How's your selling of people going, woman? She doesn't like me. Probably because I told her she shouldn't be selling people. Bong.
I heard a sound like someone dropping a bag of rice. Or falling out of bed.
What do you want? Aaliyah, what can I do for you? I found a strange metal hoop. A hologram came out of it. Let me see. I recognized it immediately, of course, the neck hoop from a robot. But it won't do anything without a core. It needs something to project. The last thing I noticed is it's badly made. Robots are beautifully, delicately crafted machines. This is an Empire period copy. How's the shop working out? Not getting any better. See you when I see you, Aaliyah. Well, that was unhelpful.
But I think she was ignoring me.
Okay. Well, that didn't go very well. I was sort of hoping there'd be something more to that. Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to do here. Once unmade, we cannot be remade. We matter. I agree, but my person is very rude to robots. People are more irreplaceable. Yeah, see? Like, this lady sucks. Hardly. People replace themselves on a daily basis. I believe the Age of Sail site should be around here. This is an area of minor flow, mistress. Do not turn left, mistress. Good thing I didn't. That turning would take us away from this region. There's at least a ruin. Investigate for me. An iron shoe buckle resembling a wing. No inscription. It must be nearby. We are back within our search zone, mistress. I mean, that looks like it over there. This is a region of weaker flow, mistress. We have to sail on to resume the search, mistress. I feel like we're sailing through a cloud. In effect, we are. The particles we can see are ice particles. So it's like left, right, basically. Suspended in what is left of the river here. We are in the vicinity of the Age of Sail site once more, mistress. I think I want to go right. Which way? I do not know. I mean, this looks right to me. Something up ahead. We'll need to hop her down, mistress. I believe I can see a viable surface. Hooray! Sleeping.
So sleeping.
An Age of Sail site far removed from the rest of the nebula.
A single rocky peak was topped by a gleaming ruin.
Is it just a guy? There's just a guy up there.
And what a jewel it was. Like a half-cut gemstone.
This place is falling apart. We could have arrived too late. Yeah. Mistress, did you see that? There's a person here. Did something fall off? No, mistress. I thought I saw, but no. It was nothing. It was not nothing. There was a guy up there. I saw him. What did you think you saw, Six? I thought I saw. I must have been mistaken. Might be possible to scramble up. No, mistress. One slip and you'd be heading down rapidly. We'll look around a bit then. Come back this way if we get stuck. Thank you, mistress. Based on that, I will hopper you immediately as soon as you become even slightly stuck. These tiles are beautiful. It's heavier than I expected. A walled city. Hardly seems large enough. Is there a wellspring here? Must be, mistress. There's plenty of air. I want to see. Can I go around? We can go around this way.
We slipped around the corner of the great building, clinging to the narrowest of paths.
Oh, but it didn't look in like the window, presumably. Which I imagine I can probably do. What do robots know, Six? When they're activated, I mean. Most things, mistress. They're unlike human children. We talk and move fluidly. Nothing I can do over here, it seems. There's a break in the wall. Too high for you? Indeed, mistress. But I believe I have an alternative. Six? Where are you going? Well? Found anything? Nothing. Six, where did you go?
There was no sign.
Six? Nothing. Did it find a way inside? I can't see anything. The robot finally abandoned me. Alright, I guess we'll go inside. I'll go by myself then.
And for a moment, the sight seemed only quiet instead of empty. Like I might walk around a corner and find someone painting, or reading, or watching the sky. But, of course, there was no one here. And when the emptiness came back, it was double.
Something was removed from here, but there's no way to tell what. So ornate, so decorative. Anything? It's quite a view from here. You can see it forever, all the way to the nebula's end. Closed doors. Six? Where are you, Six? Have you actually abandoned me this time? A statue. With no arms. I don't recognize her. But she's got one eye, just like the others we've seen. There's an inscription. This is the start of a fragment of text. And. I don't think that's right. Not offers. Sing. And. Then. And. Weird. Sing? There's only one copy of Sing, though. So this is just. And. Oh, I guess. I think Sing must be right. So this is... to get gives, but there's like, yeah, so it's gives but with an extra thing. So it could be like return, maybe. This is drink, maybe. Doesn't seem right to me, but a mural. Some kind of symbol. But I know that shape well enough. It's the eagle and sun. So this is an Empire period site. Doesn't look like an Empire site. Unless the eagle and sun symbol predates the Empire. There's a man in there and a robot. What's that? I really hope it's not a snake. This place looks like Renaki. If Renaki is left to fall into ruin, that is. A rope. Leading up to the next floor of this place. There might have been stairs here once. I didn't mean to test the rope. I wanted to look down. Feels pretty firm. Tough out. Though how anyone got up there to tie it, I don't know. Six would hate me even looking at this, but that's just jealousy. Look down. The entire mountain is tumbling away. It reminds me of what happened to 4. Okay, and then we're stuck there. We can't continue to go around. So we gotta go in one of the doors. What about this one? Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Where have you got to, 6? Did you go chasing your ghost? Six? Is that you?
At the building's heart was a domed chamber. Every footstep rang like a bell, and the room was large, like it was larger than the walls that held it. Like a whole other moon was contained inside this room.
6? What are you doing, 6? You left me. I had to. I saw something. It led me here. Again. Again? Indeed, mistress. I know this place, mistress. I have been here many times. Oops. How can you remember anything? You barely remember Renbo waking you up. I do not know, mistress. Memories are a new sensation to me. I do not know how to understand what is in my mind. You're a robot, Six. Either you know something or you don't. I agree, Mistress, in theory. And yet... So much for amazing robot brains. I'd be better off with a notepad and a plumb line. No, you're such a jerk. How did you get in here? There was a hopper eye. It was a trivial matter. It's a little like the statue outside, but a different goddess. The ancient pantheon had 7 gods, I think. Gods always seem to have one eye. Goddess, but you're made of wood, painted to look like stone. This has got to be a temple space. You can feel it. The hush. This place must once have held hundreds. I cannot feel anything, Mistress. But I did observe a room with large capacity and meticulous acoustics. Excellent location for singing. Curtains. No, a doorway. I suppose the priest would materialize from here. Let's see where this goes.
The far side was open to the wind and the dark.
Isn't this where I started? No. Somebody is working their way through the trees for firewood. There must have been someone here. This is maybe what we saw that looked like a person. A sculpture made of sticks, shoes, and a coffee pot. Something like... Oof. I was never any good at dancing. There's no chance the sculptures lasted hundreds of years. There must have been someone here recently. But who would come out here to build sculptures? Fresh fruit. Perhaps these grew on the trees? But there aren't many trees, and this is a lot of fruit. Is this bread? It's bread. That didn't grow on a tree. Man, I wish bread grew on trees. I would absolutely have bread trees in my yard. Goddamn. That would be sick. Okay, so we can't get around this way. She's snoring so loud. Good God, cat. Can't sneak through here. Okay. Back into the temple room. Can I not? Hello? Please? Okay. Okay, I guess I'm stuck here forever. Cool. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's insane how loud my cat is snoring. Oh, there we go. I have to go down the stairs to the left. I see. I'm just dumb. I should get back to 6 before the robot disappears on me again. Mistress? Every time I was here, mistress, the place was somewhere different. 6, are you alright? No, mistress. Some kind of chest. It's beautifully made. Look inside. There's a sword in here. Very light. Same as the goddess. It's made of wood. And there's an inscription down the middle of the blade. This is one end of a fractured fragment of text. Oh boy, there's a lot here. I imagine it's something to do with gods. Like when. May your. No, it's May. Gods. I can add my translation for May to my dictionary now. May gods something. I'm convinced of your as well. May gods something your something. May gods pray. So I guess guide your decision. Oh, but of course, this isn't a temple. This is a theater. A theater? I remember. I remember a king. A king with an iolite crown. His judgments were fair. He was much loved. But his daughters schemed against him. Each daughter thought he loved another more. Resentment festered, until each killed him in a different way. Slow poison, a knife in the back. But the youngest daughter's method was the cruelest. She hoppered her father into a crack in the palace stonework. She became queen, but she never found any pleasure in it. She was plagued by her father's voice inside the walls, berating her for her flaws. It makes no sense, mistress. How could I have seen all of that? Oh, I'm sore. Is there anything else? Yes. I remember a woman shipwrecked. She lay here on this floor, dressed in only rags. She carved her name into boards torn from her ship, which would never sail again. She tossed them into the rivers, hoping to be rescued. That's enough, 6. This is like listening to a grandmother on Harvest Day. What is happening to me, mistress? Am I losing my mind? They're dreams. Do you dream, 6? I do not believe so, mistress. But how would I know for sure? Do you even sleep? Not since I was activated, mistress. But before then, I suppose I was asleep for a long, long time. Let me show you the sword I found, 6. Interesting. The wood is not from here, perhaps unsurprisingly. And mistress, it is old. Okay. Old. Let's get off this moon. Too many ghosts down here. What was that? The statue fell over. That was no ghost. I heard footsteps, mistress. That thing didn't move on its own. No. Evidently it is made of wood, mistress. You won't eat me, ghost. By the wind. Stop, come back. How long has he been here? It's just a boy. How long has he been here? Stay back, ghost. I'm the Dread River pirate, Amir. So hand over your robot or I'll run you through. Are you too young to be a pirate? Well, you're too tall to be a ghost. We'll see if you won't bleed all the same. Take this. You little rodent. An excellent thwacking, boy. Put that thing away before you blind me. I know all your tricks, ghost. You'd say anything to get your meal. This is for you. Stop doing that. Very well, then. If a fight's what you want. Oh, really, mistress? I knew it. Could tell you were a bloodthirsty ghost. Maybe. But ghost or not, you won't hit me like that. Most pirates know how to wash behind their ears. Should I tell you what's written on this sword of mine? May gods guide your decision. How about that? Is that supposed to scare me? Close, but not close enough. Who are you? I'm the last face you'll ever see. That's contact. Enough whacking me with that thing. Tell me what you're doing here. Beating you. Every hit will wear you down. You're too slow, ghost. Take that. Ouch. Does your mother know you're here? My mother? No. Have you been living here? I'm dead, and you soon will be too. Take this. Well struck, child. You won't catch me that way. Not that way. Is that the best you can do? Back you go. Curse you. Easily dodged. I'll run you clear off this moon. Ouch. Alright, ghost, I give in. Please, please don't hurt me. I'm not going to hurt you. See? You're very brave. But you don't need to be afraid of me. What about the other one? The other one looks more like a ghost. And it talks like a ghost, too. Now, what's your name? Amir, I told you. You're not a very smart ghost, are you? What's yours? Amalia. Are you from Elbereth? I am. I was on Elbereth. There was a story, you see. A story about a cursed word. But how did you get here? You used the cursed word on the door, maybe? We're very far from Elbereth. I died. I spoke the word and I died. When did you say the word? I spoke it by the Cat Kiss Gate on Elbereth. Yeah, you got teleported here. The gate sent you here. How is that possible? It just took me and I found myself here, alone. I haven't seen another person for so long. I hope you're real. Of course I'm real. You can't be sure. The others weren't. What others? This place gets busy at night. You hear them arguing. The ghosts are also angry. How did you learn the word? Lots of people say they know it. I saw it written. Where are we? I can't stay here. The building is collapsing. It'll slide away into the rivers below. The word you spoke, it must have told the Gates Hopper to send you to this place. So this place was directly connected to Elbereth, and still is. A long-distance hopper, is that possible? But why would anyone connect anywhere to Elbereth? Was ancient Elbereth more important than we realize? So you're a robot, evidently. May I activate the hopper? We've still more to do here. There's the rope that I want to check out, and then there was the front, like the front area. It won't let me use the rope. These small openings, all these doors, what are they? They're barely even rooms. I feel if I could understand them, then I'd understand this whole place. I liked the sculpture you built, the dancer. You made it? Yes. There's something under here. A telescope embossed with the depiction of a claw dating from ancient times? On the casing, there appears to be an inscription, mistress. An inscription. There's a few words in this one. Can you... Can you feel the love tonight, tonight? I believe I remember the word can, mistress. It's kind of like go. It's got toward, but in action, so my guess is push. Push me. It's push me if you can. This comes from the same source as the book and the silver key we found earlier, I think. This should help us work out where to look for the site of the ancient library Mina had a key for. A shoe. And how did you get here? Did you hop? I was throwing them to see how far I could throw them. Yeah, that's fair. And how do you eat? One of the rooms has food in it. I eat that. How does the fruit stay fresh? I don't know. I think someone brings it, but I never saw them. You mean someone is keeping you here? I don't know. I don't think so. Is there anyone else here? No. Or if there is, I did not see them. This one's just a crack-a-jar. But it's stuck. Rubble on the inside, perhaps? Are you ready to go now, mistress? Don't hassle me. I work for the university on Ix. I've never been to Ix. Shall I take you? No. I don't know who you are. I just want to go home. You know, that's fair, kid. Ix isn't that special. A place is made by its people. Are they all robots on Ix? No, they're not. A book. The pages are rotten through. Still, it's not completely fallen to pieces. Looks like there's something painted on the inside cover. An inscription. This is blotted and illegible. Look. Probably of. My translation look is off. Oh, it's not look. So it's like knowledge. So this is book of. It's got find. Words. Live. So it's so close to live, but there's this guy. It seems to be like a possessive thing. Like to have life. Love, maybe? Book of Words of Love. If only we could read the whole volume. Most likely this comes from the same site as the telescope. This new find should help us to track down its location. This should help us locate the site of the ancient library Mina had a key for. Thank you for double speaking there. These are no better. Kid's face just in the foreground. So much moisture on this moon. Nothing paper could last. Mistress, when I see an artifact, I can position its origin point using minor radiation markers, but I am at a loss to how you do it. Must be annoying for you. Somewhat, yes. So will you enlighten me? You remember what my job is, don't you? You are an archaeologist. But having a term for what you do does not tell me how you do it. It's lots of little things. The composition of the material. Different minerals prevail in different parts of the nebula, but also the workmanship, carving techniques, brushstrokes. These things are like fingerprints if you know what you're looking at. But materials move around, surely. Of course they do. But only people carry them. Tracing the movements of things is another way of tracing the movements of people. In the end, the things aren't really that important. Drawings. You did these? They're not my first. I did every wall, every surface. Then washed it clean and started again. No, I'm not ready to go. God damn, woman. I'll take that as a no. Or the statue on Mercy and the one here made in the same place. Based on the material compositions, it is quite possible, mistress. I will consider the matter. More drawings. What's this one supposed to be? The old myth from Elbreth? You know, the one where the woman keeps a fish under her hat? I can't see it. It's not finished, that's all. This gate clearly never opened. It's too small to be a city, despite what we've seen. What if it was just a large marketplace? Out here, away from everywhere else? A fire pit. How do you light it? I don't know. The usual way, I suppose. Drawings. You must have been lonely. I don't know what you mean. I was dead. You're not dead. You weird little child. Something written above the door. Oh, an inscription. This one is a broken piece from an even longer phrase. We. Me. 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 No, it's you. You are. I don't think that's right. Is this? I think this belongs to something else. I mean, I think this is going to be wrong. Yeah. Not we. It's you. Me. Yeah, you are something. Something me. There must be another phrasing. Nope, this isn't. It's not me either. Are. You are. What am I missing here? Is there a word? Can I scroll over? No? It's literally just R? No? Oh, yes. Oh, there is more. I'm certain my translation for here is correct now. My guess is this is welcome. You are welcome here. That will do for now. You can read those marks? I didn't think anyone could. Well, I'm trying to learn how to. It's like it's been chewed. Did it fall away brick by brick? Or did it all collapse at once? It was like that when I found it. I promise. That's the hopper eye. People came in that way. The same as the hopper in the Emperor's graveyard. Okay, well now I want to go upstairs. Oh. A fruit. Does a fruit grow here? No, it's waiting for me each morning. Someone doesn't want me to die. Not again, anyway. Stay here. Fabulous advice, mistress. Marks in the woodwork. More words. This one is a phrase run together. Not that one. It could be return. Return. Loving. I think those can't be the glyphs for return after all. My translation loving isn't right either. Ooh. Double wrong. It says give. Like, it's close to gives. I sort of assumed that this was sort of a holy mark, but maybe it's not. So, like, instead of gives, it could be sell. And then this is sort of close to lived. Before. Buy? If like, yeah? I don't know if it's sell before you buy. Love before you buy? Sure. Sell before you buy? Locked. There's something here. A nebula map covered in precise calculations. It looks like something from the Age of Sail. I hardly recognize any of these river shapes, but that central swirl must be the Ix spiral, and there's something written inside the spiral. Oh, more words. This one is several words. Empress. I don't think that's gonna. I don't think that's it. Could be shall. Ugh, I don't like it, but I guess this is gonna be wrong, I think. Yeah. I don't like that either. It's just of. I think it's literally just of. That's all I have. So this is place. This is emperor. So, like, the place of the emperor to me would be palace of. So, should. I don't know what this means. Maybe. I don't think the goddesses is right, but a name for Ix, perhaps? The center of all things. This comes from the same place as the figurine and the hall shard I found before, I think. This will make the Age of Sail site easier to locate. I think that's it. Oh, ad time. Well, I'm going to go run to the bathroom during this ad break, so I will be right back. Okay, I am returned. However, the ad break still has another 40 seconds. I mostly do this because I find pre-roll ads wildly annoying. Like, basically, if I ever jump into a Twitch stream and I get a pre-roll ad immediately, I just don't watch it. So I do whatever I can to keep the pre-roll ads off, and it turns out that's 3 minutes of ads every hour. And I just chill out, take a little break during those 3 minutes. All right, we should be coming back up any second now. Welcome back, everybody. Ad break is done. Let us resume. Are you ready to go now, mistress? Yeah, we can go now. I think I've gone everywhere I wanted to. And so we left the surface of the domed market moon, where Amir had been stranded, with new leads for a new site. Well, I have to take Amir home, and I can't just like fly around with him. He wants to go home. I'm going to take him home. That means I have to go all the way back to Elbereth. I don't think Amir has been on the rivers before. We should sail to Ix and tell Mayari what we've seen. And I'm sure she wants to see the crown. I mean, I want to take him home if that's what he wants. Well, this is my ship. Amir, how are you feeling? The same. I don't feel different. But if I have lost my soul, how would I know how I used to feel? No one can take your soul. It's yours. What is all that anyway? Out there. That's the nebula. A bit of it anyway. I think I should get a boat of my own. A pirate should have a boat. That's true. What do you think? I think I should get a boat of my own. I know, you just said that. Pirate should have a boat. Where would you like me to take you? Elbereth, I suppose. It's home. There are people waiting for you there? No. Yes? Maybe, I don't know. You must have parents. Lots of them. None in particular. You're lucky I found you. I suppose so. No, I can't keep you with me, Amir. I travel a lot. It's not safe. I'm afraid of nothing. I kind of want to keep him with me. I like this. I'm afraid of plenty. And Six here is afraid of even more. Mercy, then? We'll take you to Mercy. Mercy is the most beautiful place I know. They'll have work for you. Someone will take you in. Alright. I don't mind work. Will there be other children? I didn't see any. So maybe not there then. Oh, I hate other children. Okay. Come on then. The flight deck is up the ladder. Okay, I mean, guess I gotta take him to Mercy. Yeah, I mean, let's go. This Age of Sail site is pretty small. We could probably get there. Mercy in the Verdant Pass via the Shrouded Sanctuary and Ghost's Wake.
We set course once more for Mayerzy.
Mayerzy.
I found myself looking forward to it. It was a good place, despite the people. It was everything Elbereth could have been.
Can we do another? I want to do another. Oh, there's a ruin up here. I would like to go to that. A shipwreck. I guess it dates from, at the latest, the earliest days of the Empire, mistress. Wait, mistress. I found a ship sculpture carved from stone. Must have come from somewhere nearby. We've seen this god before, on the domed market moon where Amir had been stranded, but I still don't know what he's meant to be. His torso has been carved with characters, mistress. Well, that is several characters. This is the end of a longer line of text. I wonder what this is. 4. Oh, actually, that's probably from. And then this is a word. Moves. I don't think this is right. This doesn't feel right. Oh, it's not plants. Or here. Okay. Or it's not plants. From moves. This is what it looks like to me. But it doesn't seem to be accepting of that, so I guess we have to put in 4, but I don't like that little U just between from and for. Moves. 4. Than. That doesn't seem right either. Moves. 4 again. That is also wrong. Moves from 4. Like, wait, that's right? There's a little U just by itself? That's a word? Okay. Didn't expect that. So, like, place, or here, but with... So, with plants maybe attached to it? Serpent moves from... This is me. Maybe this is 1? For... This is you. This is me. So just you, me. Itself, maybe? I don't like that. That doesn't make sense to me. Serpent moves from 1 for itself. I think this originates from the pre-Empire site. Should help us locate the site. I should take this thing to Tappy on Elbereth. See if he has anything similar in his collection. Do you believe people on Mercy will look after him? Bless the waters. Here we go again. Why wouldn't they? We can explain the situation. I still also haven't played Expedition 33. Well, I started it, but I never actually finished Expedition 33, and it's a very good game, so I should do that too. There's too many other games to play. I just don't have the time to do all the things I want to do. You know?
The boy stuck his nose up against the porthole and kept it there, staring out at the rivers.
Here you go, 6, so you can have the controls. Will Amir like it here? Who knows?
I led the boy up the muddy path from the ship. His little eyes kept popping out of his head. I thought he was going to lose them.
What is this stuff in the air? It's like breath. It's mist. It rises from the water. It's so cold. There's so many inscriptions. Just wondering if, like, I can solved inscriptions. Water goddess blesses fire. The water goddess blesses the fire. Waters divide us and join us. Can I, like, just translate all of these? All will survive. I haven't, like, clicked on these, I guess. I didn't know that I could do this. Emperors live forever. Holy light. Bless us. Holy Emperor. These are all like solvable but haven't been solved? That's crazy that I have this many. Place. I think this is banished rather than buried. But, like, yeah, it doesn't trigger until I actually get something, so... This place is beautiful. I like it. I think maybe you will too. It feels the way things are supposed to feel. And let's just go find you a human and dump this child off on them, I guess. How are you feeling? These people won't take me in. Why would they? You'll work. They'll respect that. You're just gonna leave me here. No matter what happens. Would you rather be left where you were? No. No, I suppose not. I must have stepped on a shield bug to be this unlucky. Follow me, Amir. The village is this way. Don't be nervous. Snoog. Sleepy little girl. How big is this place? You could get lost up here for days.
It was like a dream.
Ioxian, what brings you here? It's good to be back. They say every thief is drawn to the scene of their crime. This is your son? You're from Ix, boy? Elbereth, Micus. I'm a pirate. Ha! So was I at your age. So? You're here to sell him to us? I rescued him from a deserted moon. He has nowhere to go. Where are his parents? Working in a mine? I don't know where they are. Neither does he. You merely do not know, and yet you would give him to us? Do you care so little for the things of others? I don't have parents. I think I hatched from an egg. How curious. I brought you back your statue. I thought that in return. In return, you want us to take in a boy? Is Elberethan life so very cheap to you? Amir is an orphan. If I take him back to Elbereth, he will disappear. So raise him yourself. I wouldn't know how. I barely have anywhere to live. I travel, explore, it's dangerous. I could look after your pigs, Micus. I like them, they're funny. Well, you can't say no to that. Be clear, Oxian. I can, but I will not. Follow the path, boy. Call for Aisha. Thank you. Will you come back and visit me? You want me to? Of course. You're my ghost. Of course I will. Good faith to you. We will do what we can for him. Our village needs children's voices, but he will have to work. I hope so too. I don't want him to be a burden. We have the space, we have the rice. Do not bring any more. Good faith to you, lady. We've collected nothing of significance here, mistress. There's nothing more you can do for the boy. Time to go, mistress? Let's go. This way, mistress. And so we left the surface of Mercy, the farming moon. Mercy, whatever. I mean, what I want to do is go check out another location. So let's do it. Instead of doing what I should do, I'm going to sail right by that place and go to a new archaeological dig. Why go home when I could find a new place to be? Withering Ways via the Silk Pass and Ioxian space. Here we go. Either river ahead here leads to our destination, mistress. Well, let's go this way. Oh, you can have control, 6. Oh, okay. I was going to give him control, but it doesn't allow me to anymore. Madhu made some strange claims about this place we're headed to. He said he saw corridors filled with ancient machines. Curious. I'll take the tiller for me. Good, there we go. Oh, we probably didn't get very far though. We have reached uncharted waters, mistress. Yeah, we didn't exactly get very far. We went like 2 feet. Oh, although there's a ruin here. A ruin! It's a ruin from the Holy Empire, mistress. This should only take a few moments, mistress. I recovered a dented metal tablet. Just floating up there? Its surface has been inscribed with symbols. Ooh, that's a lot of symbols. A broken piece from an even longer phrase. Impossible. This comes from the same site as the crystal ring shard and the square foil we found before, I think. This should make a place called the Withering Palace easier to find. But it had inscriptions and it didn't let me try to translate them. It's quiet without the boy around. Mistress? Shipwreck. The structure is barely intact, Mistress. There's nothing here to find. Okay, well, I was hoping it would let me translate something, but apparently not. Our route turns right shortly, Mistress, and so should we. Will do. And again. You can sail for a while, 6. Back to uncharted waters. Yeah. Okay, they're basically the same, but right is faster. And there are new waters to the left. But I think they might head towards our target. Oh, there's another ruin up here. We might explore. The structure has long since fallen apart, Mistress. The rivers washed this place clean. Nothing. The path goes right, Mistress. Well, then, I suppose we shall go right. Goes left. There's some symbols painted on those rocks. Or at least it looked like it. Might have just been texture. Well, we're almost to where we're trying to go, at least. Turn us left ahead, Mistress. And then right. And then right again. Age of Sail site should be close at hand. Region of minor flow once more. Oh, there's a ruin up here that might help. The sparkles appear to be settled by our passing, Mistress. We're sweeping them away as we sail. The structure is barely intact, Mistress. There's nothing there. Okay. We are no longer within our search zone, Mistress. It's not really true, is it? We're like right on the edge and it's just sort of being weird. What's wrong with the river here? Currents in this region are unusually weak. If I go... No, so I don't want to go right here, I guess. I want to go left. I just want to keep going left. The rivers here are losing their integrity. Perhaps that is how the Age of Sail site was lost. We're in the vicinity of the Age of Sail site once more, mistress. Which way, Six? I do not know. The river to the left will continue our search, mistress. Oh. Well, I actually said something useful. Just keep going left. And I think we'll get where we're going. Ugh. This looks promising. There's a turn coming. Turn left here to continue searching. Well, that was the plan. I think we found it. There's not enough room to land the ship, mistress. I will ready the hopper. Voop. Voop on down there. What was this place?
This moon was nothing but cold, cruel rock. It could never have been home to anyone. And yet, someone had been here. And someone was still standing guard.
A goddess statue. Or god statue. This is an unforgiving place. Were there any other surfaces at all? None. The moon appears most rugged. There must have been something important about this place. Something that made this thing worth building. Guardian of this place. I wonder who you are. Nope. Similar stone to the goddess on Mercy. Mercy. Only far less old. Maerzi. Nearly 1,500 years old. I don't see a way up there. Why would you want to climb up there, mistress? Can you not see him from where you stand? I'm an archaeologist. If there's a god here, I want to find out what it thinks it's doing. Why must humans insist on standing on things to understand them? It's in the name. Perhaps this path leads around the statue. Up here, Six, and don't complain. Water's above.
The path ended at the edge of an enormous crater,
That is an enormous crater.
where a mountain
like a satellite
had been
dish.
plucked out like a rotten tooth. And something had been built across the wound.
It looks like a satellite dish. It's enormous. You can fit the whole university inside. Evidently, it is a most impressive hole, mistress. Visible even from orbit. What are we looking at? I have no idea, mistress. Can you scan it, Six? Scan it? Scan for what, mistress? It is a hole. It's clearly not just a hole. Scan it for everything. Here is something, mistress, which may or may not be interesting. The tiles lining the surface are a metallic pottery composite. A what composite? Heat resistant, reflective, conductive. Where did they even get enough metal for this crater? Don't people sift streams for iron dust? There are richer seams in some older moons, I believe, mistress, but there does appear to be considerable wealth of metal here. Here's a way up. I cannot climb this, mistress, as you are no doubt aware. Well, I want to look at the statue. There are markings here. Let's see if we can't find out who you are. There's a few words in this one. That's a lot of words. Blessing. Here. This. Well, I feel like this is wrong, but this doesn't feel right. Yeah, not as. I don't think it's I. Blessing. Here. This. Maybe it's not here. Maybe it's serpent. I feel like this is also wrong. It's not the serpent thing. Could be. No, I don't think it can be I. Because I don't think I can fit one in there. This. Is. I keep putting blessing at the end there, but I don't know if that's it. This is. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, it's not blessing. Okay, so what is it? Here. Oh, it's got like Emperor and Light in it. Maybe it's like I. Is this some kind of serpent god? Doesn't really look like one. Madu claimed he saw corridors full of machines. Did he find a way inside that we haven't? There's every possibility he was simply lying, mistress. Well, we have the way over here. Yeah, there's definitely a way inside that. But they don't know history. They don't know who built them. No, mistress. At least, I do not. They can clearly go down that ramp and then across and then up that ramp to that building. The robots know. Mistress? Something someone said to me. Perhaps they're thinking of the ethical core. This looks like a way down. Catch me if I fall, 6. What an idiotic remark.
The metal ledge halfway down was wide enough for walking.
I mean, I was gonna look around up there first, but okay. Doesn't look like there's anything over there, but I'm tempted to...
Wide enough for robots, too.
I mean, I might as well look at it now so I don't forget. No. We've got so much more to do here, robot. We haven't gone anywhere, done anything, and you're like, let's leave. I'm not attempting to be rude to the robot. The robot's just being irritating. Robots know ethics, speech, but nothing that only they know. Perhaps robots once knew more than they know now. Is there anything over here? Please, mistress. The gap is too narrow and there's nothing there. I'm just looking around. You have eyes for that purpose, mistress. Do you like other robots, 6? I have not spent much time with them. But have you met some? Few, they've always struck me as rather predictable. There's some inscription in the inside of that. There's something at the center. A cover? It looks like it has handles. A covered well? There's an inscription there too. Except, wait, mistress. What is it? I found something. Gravity, mistress. You just discovered gravity? I should have dropped you out of an airlock like I did 5. Well, yeah, see, you're so rude to the robots. I didn't want to say that. 5 was saving my life. I needed the ballast to get away from a massive moon. Interesting. Gravity on this moon is also anomalous. Are we gonna get trapped here? Indeed not, quite the opposite. I've discovered that the gravity within the crater is lower than the gravity outside of it. That's not possible. No. However, it is a fact. But there's no way I keep my balance on the slope if I tried to climb down. And there are some big holes to go sliding into. Unless we can find a section that hasn't shattered. Mistress 5 is still alive. Maybe. But on a moon you can't visit. There's no way off of it. Can't get up there. How can the gravity be low? Is the dish some kind of machine? Some kind of, I don't know, lens? This dish is just as it appears, mistress. A curved, tiled floor. Perhaps the moon's density itself is low? There's writing around the rim. That there is. This one is a phrase run together. What do you say? Oh, many words. Options. Land. Oh, this isn't here because this is here. Land here. And be welcome. I'm sure my translation for land is correct now. That's a lot of glyphs, but I'm sure it translates as welcome. Land here and be welcome. Done. Land here. This is a landing pad? A god for ships and sailors, perhaps? Reaching to the skies? There's a structure over there with a mast. For a flag? I suspect it is functional, mistress. Indeed, perhaps for some kind of beacon. Enter and pray. There's one that I think is... Can I look at individual things? No. Because there's one that I thought was here, but it's not. And I wanted to change it, but I don't know how to do that. Do robots run out of power in the end? Not to my knowledge, mistress. I believe myself to have been functioning for a considerable time. I want to go up there, but I also want to... I'll do a full lap of this, just in case there's something... Mistress, is there even a chance that 5 is unharmed? It is imperative that we look. The metal is stained. Just a little bit, but it's there. As though something once grew on these tiles, but there's no water here. This place is slowly falling apart. It is shattering like an eggshell.
The scale of the place was mind-boggling. It must have been built by giants for giants.
By the moons. The air is so thin here. There's a lizard over there. Take your time to recover, mistress. Evidently, it is clear this place was intended for robot workers. Hello, little lizard. I don't imagine there's anything over here, but we can look. Yeah, okay. And I don't imagine there's anything the other way either, but we can also look, and we might as well. Those look like telescopes up there. We've been looking for telescopes. There's definitely something inside here. Equipment? It's hard to make out. I can't go in there. Alrighty, time to go inside, I guess. This looks like a door. Only it won't open. Is this some kind of mechanism? I can't see how to work it. It just lights. The locking mechanism is internal and magnetic. There.
A dark, cramped space, stuffed with metal and pipes and wires. It was like I turned into an ant and was now crawling around inside the robot.
Someone oversaw this site from here. A regulator? It can't have been a good job. It's uncomfortable, cramped. But robots do not care. Some kind of control panel. Did they have children working here? No, they had robots. I thought we've been talking about this. Based on its position, just under the window, this must control something out there, but I can't see how to use it. 6, can you operate this? That one controls the temperature of the floor, mistress. This one, however, appears more interesting. Is it dangerous? I do not believe so. There. I've activated the panel. But I see no change. You're sure the panel's done nothing, 6? No, mistress. It may well have done something. I simply cannot see what. There's something written here. Ooh, that's a lot. Good lord. This one has several words. Mechanicals. Shows. We. Of. I don't think that can be right. There's not enough here for me to guess the rest. I'll have to hope I see these sequences again. Of, shows of, mechanicals? No, well, it's clearly not right. Ramps, robot-operated controls. The site wasn't managed by humans at all. These doors seem stuck. I can get my fingers in, but they won't budge. The power to that section appears to have failed. Can you divert more power that way? I am not some kind of plumber, mistress. Okay. Let's see what's up here. What was that noise? I believe it was the lower door resealing itself, mistress. But if you can't open it, can't you? I should think so, mistress. Look at it. It's beautiful. Can you imagine ships coming to rest here? Like flies on a flower? Some kind of tripod. There was something here once. An instrument of some kind? It's the wrong shape for a winch. Angled to look at the center of the crater, or else tilted up to the sky. Impossible to say for sure. But I've seen this kind of tripod before. It's the same as the one on Janiki's moon, on the roof of the Hermitage near Mercy. Mercy. There's a few words in this one. Worthy? That could be sell. Another long one, but I'm confident it says sell. Like one? Only worthy makes sense. Sell only best work? I mean, kinda. Oh, goodbye. This place is clearly abandoned. No disaster, no destruction. Whatever it once was, it became obsolete. Does this one work? I do not believe so, mistress. It seems a lot of the wiring here has been rendered purely decorative by time. Good thing the control downstairs still works, or we'd be stuck in here. It does still work, doesn't it? Statistically, mistress, it will. This one's not empty. A telescope? The ladies in Grey and Elbereth had a telescope on the roof. They encouraged us to look at Iox through it and dream. So this place is an observatory? Let's see now. Oh, there's no eyepiece. What's the use of that? Is this it? The observatory that Renba wanted me to find? Mistress? You have spoken to Renba? Outside the Hermitage on the moon near Mercy 6. I spoke to Renba, or an echo of him. He told me to find an observatory, and now we have. Interesting, and yet there is nothing here. Hang on, I'm going to snooze the ad, because I think when we're done with this planet, we'll probably stop for today, and I don't have to do another ad break if I can snooze it for a few minutes. Looks like it comes free. And there's an inscription. It's unbelievably small. This is the start of a fragment of text. Again. Your. I don't like that. No, that doesn't feel right. Yeah, I didn't think goddess could possibly work there. Sail. Again. You. Or is it? No, it's probably your. I believe you can be confident in your translation for again, mistress. Hell yeah. Pray. So it's very similar to pray. Maybe it's help, sail. This is the start of remember. Help sail by your friend again? I don't know. This time feels... None of those feel right. It still changed my mind, but help sail by your mother again doesn't really make sense to me. But what do you make of the telescope, 6? Oh, that was weird. Indeed, most interesting. Why would Janicki take something like this? And why did he not search properly and find the crown? It is a recording device, mistress. There's a Rebeski foil at its apex. Can you read it back? No, mistress. I have a foil inside me, but there's no common language. But I can guess. Let's hear it. This device is a telescope. Perhaps it has been recording the movements of the sky. Some kind of lantern? Definitely not a flagpole. There are no ropes and no fittings for any ropes. Evidently it's a signal mast. A beacon. For sending something somewhere. Axe is a similar one for sending messages. Where does the mast send to, 6? Wait, mistress. Yes, I believe I can deduce that. Oh, wow. But it is hardly accurate enough to pinpoint a target. So what was this place observing? The rivers? Nothing else seems plausible to me, mistress. Well, it seems to be everything here. I hope this isn't Renba's observatory. If it is, then I'm definitely missing something. There's nothing here. Open the door, 6. Mistress? Ah. Open the door, 6. It would seem the power to this control is not entirely functional. Presumably the system has not been used or maintained in some time. Are you saying we're trapped in here? After a fashion, yes. So hopper us out of here. I am afraid the line of sight required is not available. We can head for the roof. An excellent idea, mistress. Please wait by the door. I will return momentarily. Did he just throw himself off the cliff? 6? Mistress? Did you just throw yourself off the roof? It was a more controlled tumble, mistress. Escape. I have fixed the lock, mistress. It will not close again. Well, that's good. If I decide to go back inside. I mean, we pushed a button and something happened. I don't know what it would be. So what was this place? We know it was run by robots. Some kind of recording station. Observing the rivers. The crater itself is most likely a dock. A place for ships to land. The low gravity in the crater helps ships take off from here. You have obtained more promising artifact here, the telescope device. We have found evidence of one new location of interest somewhere distant. Are you ready to go now, mistress? I want to get down to the center of the crater. Let's snooze the ad again. How could I possibly get down? I want to get down. I don't know how to get down. Doesn't look like I can. Did say to try to find somewhere to slide that was like not broken, but everywhere looks broken to me. Except for like over there. And I was over there. I'll do another lap, I guess. This part, oh, there we go. This section of the slope looks intact. No gaps between here and the lower level. I could slide. Until you reach the bottom, mistress, where there is a sizable hole. Well then. I'll float down. You coming? I will follow. On my treads. Here goes. We did it. Made it. A hatch. 6, it's warm. Mistress, please. Surely it can't be powered. It may draw power from the rivers. Given the curious gravity effect, there was perhaps once an upriver here. An upriver? For launching ships. Then the surface run is a dock. The gravity really is low. I feel like a child again. This crater really had an upriver under this hatch. 6, that raises so many questions. Where has the river gone? What was it artificial? Can you make a river? Divert one? What is this thing? I cannot tell, mistress. But I do not believe there's a wellspring anywhere here. Did the ancients make the nebula using uprivers? Could we change it for ourselves? I want to make sure my OBS is working. Oops, that's not the right thing. There we go. Yeah. Okay, good. I cannot be sure, mistress. Let's see if I can... An opening, mistress. Opening. If there was an upriver here, then what was the hatch for? Why was it closed? Fascinating, mistress. Closing off a river. What would that even mean, 6? To close off a river. A river is water and force line. The force line would remain, but without the water it could not be sailed. Still, the water would have to go somewhere. How far down do you think it goes, 6? I cannot say, mistress. all the way to the core, perhaps? What core there is. Evidently, it is very hard to measure. Can you shine a light down there? After a fashion, mistress. Crystals! It's lined with iolite crystals, like the one Renba left on Mercy. It's the same as the crystals aboard the crashed ship Renba dug up. Indeed, mistress. Let's see where this goes. This is probably stupid. Do not move, mistress. If you attempt to annihilate yourself by entering a vertical drop, I'll hopper you immediately. And if you're falling, I might only get half of you. I know what I'm doing. It's abundantly clear that you do not. Step away. Alright, alright. Really, mistress. Your obedience is appreciated. Did you say obedience? I'm not obedient. Very good, mistress. So as long as you do what I say, I do not mind the verb you use. There's an upriver here. Does that mean there's water after all? Perhaps there's a wellspring directly below the opening miss. The water was directed into the river rather than saturating this moon. I just want a closer look. We went to all the trouble to get this thing open. No, mistress. I will stay right beside you, and I will not change my mind on this matter. Please. Let us return to the upper ring level. Away from temptation. Painted symbols. Okay, one more snooze. This one is a phrase, run together. River flows toward something of something. River flows toward something of waters. I can add my translation for flows to my dictionary now. Junction. River flows towards junction of waters. That will do for now. This is telling us where the upriver went. Some kind of junction point. Can you take a bearing? I can, mistress. I can see the gravitational force line still present here. I should note the bearing is not the same as that from the antenna mast. Ancient crater built into... Where is the pre-Empire site? Unknown ancient site. Low gravity appears to be localized around this central point. Evidently, it is likely to make you somewhat giddy, perhaps even rash. So the gravity effect is localized around that pit where the crystals are? Yes, mistress. Although before you conclude the crystals bend gravitational force lines, mistress, I would remind you that correlation and causation are themselves only correlated. Let's go then. There's nothing more here. Back to the ship, mistress? I can simply hopper us if you prefer. We have surely found all this place has to offer, mistress. Yep, I think so. I think we found everything. We went everywhere. Did everything. And so we left the surface of the cratered moon with the ramps. With rumors of a new site somewhere distant. We certainly did. Found a few more new sites. Aboard the Nightingale. We should sail to Ix and tell Miari what we've seen. I'm sure she wants to see the crown. Well, I don't want to do that. I want to go to other places, but I'm sure I might actually have to at this point. Strange find that crater. Some kind of landing bay for ships? Propellant-based ships? 6. Capable of exploring the dead sectors. The nebula may be far, far larger than we first thought. Definitely the same crystal as inside the hatch in the metal crater. Must have been useful somehow for making the upriver. Alright, that seems like a good enough place to stop for me. We finished exploring a planet. Been 2.5 hours. We're about to get another ad, so we'll end it there. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I want to know what's going on. Because it's exciting to sort of... I want to figure it out, you know? Like, find the story. But the translation isn't really that exciting to me so far. Oh, might as well look at these things. Some kind of contraption for robots. I want to look at the tile. Not the nebula, but there we go, the tile. Mistress? The tile. There we go. Hello, lizard. Alright. Time to go. Thank you very much, everybody. I've been Sick Mittens, and I'll see you next time.